What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Eisender's Tactical. Back here with another video. I mean, you saw the thumbnail. Man, this is a crazy one I got to show y'all, man. Before I get started, man, you want to support the channel, want to buy a patch, hit my channel description. Just find my email, and then I'll send you one out. The only way I'm taking payments, though, to be honest with you, is through Cash App. Excuse me, not Cash App. Through Zelle and Apple Pay. All right, Zelle and Apple Pay. No Cash App. Yeah, man. Shout out to Freedom Brothers Armory. Hooked me up with a T-shirt. They're gonna be selling SC-114 gun cleaner in their shop, and we have a raffle going right now. You can win a stock box if you go by here and pay $5 for a raffle ticket, and you can win a stock box. Yeah, Freedom Brothers Army, man. If you're in this area, check these guys out. They got everything out there. Hopefully that suppressor NFA thing that goes through, and then everybody can just buy suppressors without paying that tax stamp and all that other bull crap. So they got all kinds of suppressors there at Freedom Brothers Armory. Yes, sir. Some good guys over there, man. Check them out. So yeah, man. This is a crazy one, man. Like I wasn't even gonna do this video, but I was just browsing through, and I seen it early when it actually went down, because the case went down, like I think like 4 weeks ago it happened. Yeah, 4 weeks ago it happened. So it's kind of an old case, but I mean 4 weeks ain't that old. But I just didn't get around to doing it because I was busy. But I know exactly where this is at too. It's in Chino, California, in Chino, California. I know that area, Riverside County. So man, it's crazy, man. It went down there. So let me go ahead and get on over here real quick. Yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing good. I got this little new setup. My wife gave me this. It was kind of silly, I think, but it works though. Until I get a better little mic system. She used to have it for her work, but she don't use it. So she said, you can have it. I said, oh, okay, I'll use this. Hopefully it sounds good, because if not, oh well. But yeah, man, this happened in Chino, man. Chino's like, it's a little city outside in Riverside County, about 2 hours from LA. That's where the LeVar Ball, Lonzo, Melo, Jello, they all from Chino. Yeah, they actually got an airport there. But yeah, man, this home invasion. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you this crazy ass scene. And this is why I'm gonna tie this video into my new summer home defense. So. And I'm amping up my home defense for the summer, because it's too much going on. You got fools breaking out of jail, all kind of stuff, and like I said, these home invaders, they're really brazen. They don't really care. They're not nervous. I mean, they just literally kicking in doors, going in and doing multiple houses. So that's why I was saying, like, if one of them, if they get away from a home invasion, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna go to another house, another community, and keep going till somebody puts them down, because they're not going to just stop, saying they're criminals. So, and this one is really, really wild, man. So let me show you what this one looks like. This is crazy right here. I was tripping when I saw this.
In Chino tonight, a man broke into a home, got naked, and got shot. KCAL News reporter Nicole Comstock is live in Chino now with how this break-in turned into a shooting. Nicole.
Well, the homeowners tell us when the suspect came flying in through their window, he initially had clothes on. It was after the encounter inside their home that led to that shooting, when police say the suspect ended up naked. The front window was boarded up on this home in Chino after police say out of nowhere a burglar busted through it at 11:30 in the morning and was subsequently shot by one of the homeowners. The family told us they weren't ready to talk about it on camera. Off camera, they tell us that stranger tried to get in the front door first, then immediately punched his way through the glass window pane and jumped inside. It stunned them.
It's a pretty crazy thing in the daytime when the cars were in the driveway. Dude, there's somebody home.
Neighbors say they can imagine how dangerous that could be if it happened to them.
Did you feel like you had to defend your family?
Of course, yeah.
We all need to protect our families.
Police say by the time they got here, the suspect, 21-year-old Sven Sokolovskis, had taken all of his clothes off and appeared to be high on drugs. They say he was still inside the home with gunshot wounds to his legs. He's now in stable condition at a hospital.
At the end of the freeway, there's a wash.
Neighbors wonder how and why the suspect, who is from Whittier, ended up by these homes in Chino.
You climb under homeless people sometimes coming from there.
It is a really scary moment, and this is also like a warning for us and the neighbors to, like, when you see something, say something. When you see someone that's not from the area.
And once the suspect is cleared from the hospital, police say he'll be charged with residential burglary. They say the case has been forwarded to the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office. Reporting live in Chino, Nicole Comstock.
All right, you saw it. Man, can you believe that shit? Motherfucker running around, busted in their house, got butt naked, and then, man, because they on them high-powered drugs. They on them high-powered drugs. Glock 23. Clear firearm. Ain't nothing up in there. Glock 23. Got that little Vatatu green laser light combo thing on there. Yeah, buddy. Got the Clyde Drexler 22 rounder. Ready to go. But yeah, man, that's crazy. And I mean, I can't believe it that somebody would do something like that. And then, you know, it's just terrifying, man. Like I said, the guy was saying, you know, we have the right to, you know, to protect our families and stuff like that. Yeah, you do have the right to protect your family. And like I said, and that's why you need to have some heavy hitters for your home defense setup, because these cats are high on drugs, and that's just one dude. They usually come 6 or 7 deep. And that's why you need something to wake their ass up. Like a 40 Smith & Wesson, you put one of these in their forehead, trust me, they will wake up. I mean, they probably go to sleep, but they will be woke from whatever drug they own when they feel this coming, hit them in their chest. And that's why you need something that's gonna really, like, just thump, just gonna just really just knock them down. And you need max capacity, because you don't know how many, but that's why you want a big caliber. And that's why this is gonna be in my new summer home defense, my Glock 23. Just in this configuration, no holster needed because I'm be in the house, and this is gonna be by the nightstand. I got the Glock 21, but I started thinking, like, man, you know, it ain't so much the 10-round mag. I ain't really worried too much, but I just thought, like, you know, why not have more rounds with a thump than just 10 rounds that thump, you know? So, and plus the good part about it, this is not as heavy as the Glock 21. It still shoots just as good and just as effective, but it's not as heavy. So when you get up in the middle of the night, pick this thing up. I'll be practicing that night, man. I picked that 21 up. Boy, that thing, whoo, it's heavy. But it shoots flat because it is heavy. And same with this one. It's got a little bit more weight than a Glock 19. So this shoots kind of flat too. And that's why I'm moving this into home defense, a nightstand gun for the summer. Glock 23 is going to be taking that role from the 21, which is weird because I had the 21 by the nightstand for about 3 years. But I'm going to move this over there just because of the capacity. I have a 22 and I have another 22 right next to it. So 2 22s, that's what I got by the nightstand for them goons. They want to come trying to bust in my joint, whatever. Hit them with this. If it's just 1 or 2 of them, I might be able to just get them off this, but I got something else for their ass too, though. So let me show you now. Let me show you. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because there's in California, my buddy just called me today. He's heading to San Diego for he coaches travel basketball, and he was saying, yeah, Brown, they trying to pass a law in California where if someone breaks in your house, they want you to try to retreat and not use lethal force. And I was just like, man, that ain't gonna never work. And it clearly doesn't. It ain't gonna work because they just put this guy down recently in Los Angeles, you know, because, you know, they broke in his house and they put him down, and the people got acquitted. So they're clearly, a lot of the prosecutors in Southern California are not going to back that shit up. And I told you guys about that. Southern Cal, they're not really that liberal. So let me show you number 2 item up for bid for home invaders this summer if they want to try to come over here starting some shit. I got this KSG right here. And this is going to be filled with 2 3/4. I'm not putting no minis in here. Fuck the minis. That's why I took the Maverick 88 out of the fold. This is going to be the new shotgun for home defense, and I'm going to have this loaded up. I'm telling you right now, Not even gonna mess around. First shot is on each tube is gonna be slug. Second shot's gonna be slug. Third's gonna be buck. Fourth gonna be buck, and then slug, slug, buck, 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 all the rest of the way. So each tube is gonna start off with a slug shot. So as soon as they come through the door, boom, slug. And then if it's two of them, it's going right through them. It's gonna knock both of them down. Then the second shot, slug again, boom. Because if it's multiple, they're gonna be stacked up, and then I'll have two slugs for their ass. And then after that, we're gonna go buckshot, 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 and then you should be good after that. Two slugs for the thugs, and then $3 for the trucks. So when they try to get up out there and run. So yeah, we gonna have it like that. Yep, that's how it's gonna go. But have that slug up in there, and man, this is gonna be full effect. So I'll have 15 because I'll have one loaded. So there'll be 7 in each tube, 7 and 7, and 1 on top, and that's gonna be the home defense shotgun for the summer. Because I ain't trying to play around, man, because it's too much going on, and they're coming in deep, multiple characters. I want max capacity, and if I got to go barricade myself in a room and just wait till they enter, I still have all these rounds right here at my available. So, you know, this is going to be a great setup right here. Now this has been in home defense longer than a Maverick 88, because when I bought this back in California, this was automatically home defense because we have 10-round capacity, and that's the reason why I bought this. This is a way around the 10-round capacity in California, because this is a magazine tube. It's not a magazine, so you can, as many as you can stuff in there, you're in compliancy. And it was sold in California, so this is the only firearm in California that you can have more than 10 rounds in a magazine or a tube. This is the only firearm, the KSG. This is the highest capacity firearm that's sold legally in the state of California, is the KSG 15. So someone watching this in a restricted state and you want to get away around mag capacity for shotguns, this is the one right here. This is the one, KSG 15. And this thing kicks like a mule, so I'll suggest you go to the range and train. I'm not even going to talk it down. This thing kicks. I'm used to it though, but I got a lot of things working for my favor, like this pad right here, this reduction pad right here, and then this muzzle brake right here knocks down the recoil tremendously. But this pad right here is crucial because it knocks down all that. It takes all that, the blunt of all that recoil. It just gobbles it up. You know what I'm saying? They call it the Decelerator. The Decelerator. You can see it right there. Decelerator. So that just takes down all that that recoil, just knocks it all the way down. And then that muzzle brake just blows all those gases out the top. It's like a howitzer muzzle brake, and that's who makes that. If y'all can see that. High Tech Customs right there. They make that right there. I think it's out of New York City. They got a, but yeah. So this is what we gonna be rolling with right here, making sure, like, man, come on. You don't want to get hit with no slug coming out of this thing. Heck no, boy. Let me tell you, you do not want to get hit with one of these. So that's gonna be the number 2 item up for bid for summer home defense. Right here, buddy. KSG, full of slugs and double eye buck. Oh, and flight control. So yeah, flight control. These are the flight controls. I'm gonna put some flight control. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put some double eye buck in there. But I'm also gonna put some flight control. These are the flight control, law enforcement flight control, and those are the slugs, federal. So I'm gonna. This is gonna be loaded with some lethality, man. This ain't gonna be no joke right here. This ain't gonna be no joke. Now, and with that being said, you know, I'm still gonna have some other guns around, but this is gonna be the primary. This is gonna be the big 3 right here. This is gonna be the big 3. This is number 2. So let's go ahead and get into number 3. And see, if you see the theme that's going on here, it's all about capacity. 22 rounds in the gun, 40 Smith & Wesson, and then another 22 round stick laying right next to it. Then you got 15 rounds of kick ass up in here, slugs, double odd butt, flight control. So you see what's going on here. I'm not gonna run, when I pick up one of my guns, I'm not running out of bullets. I'm not doing no reload. I'm not doing all this fucking tactical reload shit. No, I'm just grabbing my gun and I know it's got a bunch of rounds and I'm just letting them go. Wow. Just sending it. I'm not gonna run the ammo. And even with that, I still got some 13 rounders just laying around anyway. So I just might throw a couple of them on there just to have two 13 rounders and two 22 round sticks. Good to go. That'll get it done. And then you got the KSG. So, you know, I'm not really playing around. And like I said, you guys got to remember, it's multiple offenders coming through the door nowadays. And they're high and they don't have nothing to lose. And it's just going to be a hot, wild summer. Now, number 3. This is going to be number 3. Chopper season. Shout out to 762 Mike. Z-Pap. Man, I ain't playing around. We bringing out all the heavy hitters. Because they ain't playing around. That's the thing. Everybody else the criminals ain't playing. It's the citizens out here bullshitting, acting like police is going to come save you and do all these things for you. And that ain't the case. This thing is unloaded right here, by the way. So, you know, this thing is completely unloaded. No mag. So, yeah, the criminals ain't playing, but all the citizens want to make up all these lame-ass excuses. Oh, I don't like guns. Oh, why you got to have that? Why you got to have that? No, you got to have it because they got to have it. They going to have it. That's why you got to have it. And that's why this is how this is going to go. We're going to put this Z-Pap to work. We're going to put this Z-Pap to work. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty mags for this too. So, plenty mags. I got what, 330s, I think. And then I got 220s. And I'm gonna have them all loaded up. Have 3 of these. I'm gonna have these 3 by the nightstand, just in case. And that's how we gonna roll. Like again, we going for capacity, and we want it at reach. We don't want to have shit up in the safe and all up in the ammo cans and all that. No, that's just gonna be laying right by the nightstand, good to go. And now remember, if you got small kids, you have to don't take this strategy because my gun is gonna be loaded. One on top, ready to go. I ain't got no small kids in the house, but if you do have kids, you got to figure out what kind of approach you're gonna take about how you're gonna do this. Why is this thing loose? It's interesting. I have to probably tighten this up or something. Is there a screw right there? That's pretty interesting. Oh, it is a screw. That thing's just probably loose. Yeah, I'm about to take a look at that. Oh, the screws, you gotta fold it to get to that screw, huh? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, I think it's kind of loose. I'll take a look at that later though. But yeah, we're gonna have the Z-Pap up in there though. Yeah, that thing is loose for sure. Yeah, we'll take a look at it though. But yeah, we're gonna have the Z-Pap up in there because they are definitely not playing. They are definitely not. It's kind of bugging me. But anyway, I ain't gonna ruin the video. But yeah, I just gotta take a look at that. But this is gonna be out there, keeping everything safe. Gotta have a chopper. Gotta have an AK because I'm pretty sure they coming through the door. The Skinny Jean Mafia, they coming through the door with the Dracos, the mini Dracos, and all that kind of stuff. So damn it, I want to have me one too. Because if I look at my Ring camera and I see one of them, it's already gonna be one on top, and I see one of them coming. Man, whew. If I see 2 or 3 or 4 of them, fuck that shotgun shit. We going straight to the Z-Pap. Right to the Z-Pap. Not playing around here, man. So that's my summer lineup right there. That's my big 3. We going with these right here. Let me know what you guys think. Z-Pap, KSG, and Glock 23. That's the summer lineup for home defense. But I suggest y'all figure out what you're gonna roll with this summer. Moving forward, get it all lined up, get your mags, get your ammo, and like I said, you got to have mags loaded up, man. You can't just have ammo in boxes. Man, buy a shit ton of mags, man. Shout out to all the cats who get that concept. You need hella mags, dude. And you need to have them loaded. And don't be worried about all that. Oh, man, the spring's going to get loose. Man, you ain't going to outlive none of these magazine springs, man. All that stuff coming from cats who, I don't know, just read a lot of shit on the internet, or just one person had an experience with it and then they run with it and say that's how it's going to go for everybody. I've been having loaded mags for years in my arsenal. And when I go to the range, I don't have no failure to fees, no nothing. So yeah, I keep hella mags loaded up, and that's the way it's gonna stay. But yeah, these are my tools of protection for the summer, along with that Glock 23, and that's how we gonna roll, man. Let me know what you guys think. These are two great choices for home defense. And like I said, you're looking for that capacity for a shotgun, this is the way to go right here. And if you're looking for something that's got a heavy thump, but not really heavy. This is not really a heavy firearm, and it's got a lot of power, and you can fold it up too. You can shoot it folded also, and this will definitely keep you and your family safe, man. I guarantee you that. And you gotta have a pistol, always got a pistol, and that's why I decided, well, you know what? Let me just roll with the Glock 23. This is a great home defense option right here, man. So let me know what you guys think about that Glock 23. And let me know what you think about the Z-Pap and the KSG, man. That's how we rolling for the summer, man. Gotta be ready. Gots to be ready, man. Hey, let me know what you guys think about that video, man. And you got a fool naked running in your house. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready to put that fool down? Yes, sir. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody stay blessed. Peace.